Yeah, and that I'm done. And let me now move on to our next speaker, Yang. So she is a practicing architect for 5 years and later turned IT businesswoman for 15 years and sold her company to a Canadian public listed company and retired at the age of 45. She joined Toastmasters in 1999. So that was when I was maybe 4 years old. And she's currently a member and club advisor for both Toa Payoh Central, CC Advance, and Cane Hill Mandarin Toastmasters Club. She has served in all 7 club exco roles, right? All 7, right, from president to SAA, and served as area D1 governor in 2003 to 2004, Division D governor in 2005 to 2006, and she has subsequently served as the district or Singapore's secretary, lieutenant governor marketing, which is equivalent to a club growth director, lieutenant governor for educational and training, which is equivalent to Jackson's role today, program quality director, and as a district director for Singapore. Also, that means she was the CEO of Singapore Toastmasters in the 2015 to 2016 year, and in that year she has served, and over the course, she has served, more than 200 clubs and 5,000 members. Right? She's really someone, in the Toastmasters community whom, if you need help or you need an advice, like me as a leader, you can really look for her. She's really helpful. So let us now invite distinguished Toastmaster, Yang. Hand over the stage to you, Yang.
Thank you, Aaron. Thank you for your sharing of what you have gone through since you are in the Toastmasters, as a Toastmaster, and even way before when you was 12 years old that you mentioned. You are just like my daughter's age. So now I'm really amazed at the work that you've done so far, and really amazing. I wish my daughters also have the same journey. Of course, I have a different type of journey. You are in Toastmaster. They are actually in a different kinds of journey. But young people nowadays are so different. They really learn a lot through in their lives. Like our time we are just very simple person. And let me share with you. Also, I have a share screen. Let me see how the share screen look like. Are you able to see it? Wait a minute again. Close this. Okay. You're able to see it? I should enlarge it, right? Okay. Well, my topics today is about the unique path to success. The same topic was presented in 2018 when I was in Bangkok. That was at their district conference. So since we are having a leadership summit, I thought maybe I will do the same, but now it's benefit for our district 80 rather than district 97P. So, right. Now, first, I would like to ask you, what does success mean to you? Are you able to, I'm going to give you 1 to 2 minutes, 1 minute of speech time, like doing table topics. So anybody would like to share, what do you mean by success to you? Yiang, you want to share with us? Since you are so quiet, so I must arrow. What success mean to you? Yiang, you would like to share with us? Okay, to motivate anyone who actually speak and on this subject, I'll give you this special magnet, Toastmaster magnet, where leaders are made. So this is a promise, okay? I will get your contact and definitely I will send this to you, right? So, okay, go ahead. Anyone?
Right, you heard who replies will have a gift. Anybody?
You want to unmute your yeah, Lisian, you want to speak or anybody?
Unmute. Okay, I think she has some audio.
How about Watana? You want to speak on this subject?
I think Watana is having a call at the moment,
okay.
so she'll...
Now, Lisa even hide herself now. Lisa, how about Catalina? Yeah, right? Yes.
Catherine?
Yeah, Kat, you want to share with us?
Okay, cool. I would say I would possibly share 2 to 3 minutes about the success story about myself. I won't define myself as a successful work professional. I'd rather say success for myself is more like how to adjust your mentality to fitting various situations in your work and life. So your mentality is quite important for both of the situations, because no matter what you ever experienced in between, no matter what you've already gone through, it's all about adjusting yourself to the environment and also fitting to the different challenging situations. And for myself, it's more like how to convert all those negative emotions into positive powers. And that's why the process of waking up, as well as analyzing ourselves, is the beginning of the wisdom. And that's my understanding. And actually, this quote was put by Aristotle. So, in conclusion,
yeah,
yes.
Right?
Success means how to adjust to the mentality for myself. So, hope this concludes my assignment.
Thank you for sharing. We just need one more then. Because yeah, Lisa, you want to speak? Okay. You put what you clap.
Okay, hello.
Now you turn on.
Try
Yeah.
to concentrate. Okay, what does success mean to me? I think success may not be any rank you achieve.
Someone must mute the voice. Oh, is it yours? Sorry.
Listen, you mute your other device.
Listen, you mute your other device maybe.
Yeah, because we can't really hear you well. Yeah. Are you able to do it? If it's not, it's okay. You just speak. We just try to hear from you. No, you're not going to talk. Okay. Who else want to share with us? Or we just move on. Okay.
Vivian, you want to share?
Who want to share? How about Catherine? Catherine Kang. You mentioned many times. Yes.
To me, success is in favor with God and in favor with men. Everything you do will be successful when there is much joy, when you have peace of mind, and that whatever you've done, give happiness to those around you.
Thank you, Catherine, for sharing. Let me share with you what success means to people, to other people. And this is very common that we all see usually, is that what does success mean? There are 3 portions here that you notice, right? First, on the left, you see that success is about yourself. You achieve your goal, fulfill your dream. And you say example that you aim to have $250 per hour job and you got it. So that's your success. And on the right-hand side, you can see. The right-hand side, it represents about success is for others. You help others, you care for others, you help others make a difference. So that is on the right hand side. And see the bottom, you're able to see the bottom. Bottom, it says that success means leaving the world a little bit better because I was here. It means that the success is about change. You change the world, you change others. You want to change the district 80, become the president distinguished district. So you want to change. So there are three different types of success. I also have asked our Toastmaster in District 80. District 80, these are the response from the District 80. Especially like Simon Yuan, he said, success is doing the thing that you enjoy, which can benefit you and others. First, you think of yourself, then you're able to help others to success. So you have both. So how success is defined in your life and will be unique to you and only you. And you can hear the two different sharing from our audience. They have different thinking of how success means to them. So everybody is unique. We are uniquely different. Now I'm sharing mine. Since I'm here the speaker, we are talking about success, right? We're talking about the leaders. Here am I. I show you my education, business, family, and retirement life. What means success to me? Now, this is a picture you'll see. It was 1977. I was the architecture student. And you know, back then there wasn't any Toastmasters. And you know, I was coming from a Chinese educated background. You know, presenting a design ideas, concept, philosophy, functionality, I have problem. So it took me 6 years to complete the architecture course, even though it was a 4.5-year course. And after the 40 years when we was architecture student, you look at this group of this picture show many of them are, oh, I shouldn't be showing you this first. Now, many of them are famous architects today. I'm not sure whether you heard of Mok Wei Wei, you heard of DP Architect, you heard of Architect 61, you heard of many of the very famous like Richard Ho architects, Ben Design, Teng Keng Yi Design, and these are all our very...
Alfred Wong partnerships.
Sorry?
Alfred Wong partnerships.
Yeah, some of them work in Alfred Wong partnership too. So these are the group of architects, successful architects. Of course, people like me, I became a housewife, right? And some of us have left the architecture practice. So different success story. Now, here and another picture that I'm showing you, that was my wedding gown. When I'm wearing the wedding gown in 1989, that was my wedding day. Was it called a successful? Success? On the wedding day, my husband and I, you know, as usual, when on the wedding, the couple will walk through the red carpets, right? And then they'll walk to the stage. And on that day, the same thing to me on the dinner. And then what happens is that the MC asked, you know, pop fun with my husband. And then also asked my husband to sing a song, right? And he did everything perfect. But then, you know what happened? The MC turned to me. I was standing just beside my husband. And you know what the MC told me? Mr. Stan, would you like to say a few words? It really gave me a shock on that day. I wasn't a Toastmaster yet, okay? Okay, I was just that ordinary lady wearing a beautiful gown and I was so shy. I said, what is happening? I wasn't told that I'm supposed to speak on the stage, and so many guests are, you know, just at the dining hall. So what did I do? I just shake my head saying, no, I have nothing to say. So it really, you know, I can forgive everyone. I can forgive the MC, I can forgive my husband. But I cannot forgive myself that I was so embarrassed on stage on that night. Of course, now we have children and my daughter got married. And the other example, you know, I joined Toastmaster in 1999. I started my business in 1989 as a single person, one woman show. Of course, just now you heard Aaron introduce is that I sold my business to a Canadian listed company. In fact, they call it Imagine It. And I retired. And that was after I joined Toastmasters. Imagine how Toastmasters have built my confidence. I'm able to convince people to buy my business. I verbally convinced and sell my business during that year, and I retired early. And during the course of the business, of course, we have many awards. And 2019, I have even we still gather with all the ex-staff, and these are the group of staff that really work hard for me during the time. So that's another example. You know, after joining Toastmasters, everything is done deal. Like I became a DTM, and I started joining for community service. I was a grassroots leader. I'm a grassroots leader in 2016, and also in fact, we had a group of Mu Nan Qian, which is like Chinese Wushu program, that we went to Shanghai and we win the awards. And during the time, I was the one helping up for the whole process of the tour, for the whole process of getting things done when we are overseas, okay? Even like teaching them how to use WeChat. And this is like EduSay, where we have a group of students, we are presenting the EduSay at the CanUCC when I'm a classroom leader. And of course, following, I have MC of many of the events in the community. So these are my education and business. So as mentioned, how success is defined in your life will be unique to you. To me, at time that I wasn't successful, that a time that I feel very happy of what I'm doing and what I have achieved in the past. Now, come to the Toastmasters and how I built my confidence through the whole education, the journey is, you can see that I joined in 1999. I started at Sky Media, which is an in-house club. And later, we actually became a community club because the company wanted to shrink the business, and we actually moved into Toa Payoh Central CC. Right? And I achieved my CTM only in 1.5 years. And my DTM, it took me 9.5 years to become a DTM. Unlike Aaron, no? Aaron joined, I think 3-4 years, and he became a DTM. It really
about 4.5, 4.5.
4.5. So you're better than me. That's what I always say. Young people, they learn fast. And for us, but during that 10 years, I actually really enjoyed the whole journey, because before I became a DTM, because later I will share with you more. And now I started my dynamic leadership. I just finished my level 1, and I'm pursuing on this level 2 now. Now, you also have heard of my leadership journey in Toastmasters. All the red colors showing that the numbers of ESCO officers that I took for the club, right? And I was area governor, division governor, and that year I was division governor of the year, you know, not bad. We chartered 4 clubs. Give a pat on my shoulder. Now, I was district secretary, and then of course the top 3 that you have heard that I was LGM, lieutenant governor, LGET, and also district director. And that year I have awarded the so-called, during the time when the LGM, the district is the first time ever, okay, being President Distinguished District. That was in 2013. These are because you have heard that I was running IT business, right? So the IT business, I'm considered a little bit of better in IT lah. So when I was area governor, I created the first area website where, you know, I will say proudly to say during that time, that's the only area website that's created by area governor. And thereafter, we have a division website. This division website, I think nowadays there are not many of division website too. I mean, mostly the social media, they use Facebook, right? So I also was the organizing chair for the annual convention 2008. We used to call convention, now we call conference. It was a District 80 conference, 2008. And I personally done the whole of the district website in 2015. Right? If you're interested, you can go in and see. That was when the day that I installed as the district director. They call the new minister's first spell, my goodness. right? Give me a round of applause. Right? Thank you very much, right? Now, we all know that without, or not say, I say Warren Buffett say that without good communication skill, you won't be able to convince people to follow you, even though you see over the mountain and they don't. This is why the Toastmasters is important, that we learn public speaking, we learn the communication skills, and we learn the leadership skill. And that's the code. Now, during my time, like you have seen, I'm actually took out is the old education system. Now you may not know about it. On the left is a communication skill, and the right is a leadership skill. So we need to achieve just these two paths in order to get DTM. And of course, it took me 9.5 years. But now it's different here when it comes to pathway. Look at that. With 11 paths for you to choose from. And look at that whole of the paths. What do you see? Communication and leadership. Still the same, right? But each of them are so specific. I think it actually so-called tailored to young people, because young people are more creative. Like what Aaron said, he is very considered as creative solution. So Toastmaster International created this pathway with 11 paths. They are so creative that they want us to learn more, and it's not just more. Every of the path they want you to go into in detail from level 1 to level 5. So every paths are uniquely different, and you're so lucky and so fortunate, young people. Sorry, I'm like old people saying to young. How many young people in this room now? All right. Now, so choose your unique path and empower you to turn your dreams into reality. So, Catholic, you're from District 89, right? 88.
It's actually District 85.
Oh, 85. All right. So,
yes.
Have you started your pathway?
Yes. So, actually, my pathway is presentation mastery.
Oh, yeah. So, that's more focused on the communication skill, more on public speaking skill. That's good. That's good.
Yes.
So, everybody have their own interest. What you want to go, you just choose what you like. That's very good.
Yeah. Thanks.
I mean, I'm showing this. I'm sure those of you already here, they know what's happening, how satisfied we are. That's why we are still in this Toastmasters, and why I'm still 21 years, I'm still with Toastmaster. See how when during the survey, it was actually done very recently, July 2020, right? And you can see that why people join Toastmaster and how they satisfy. They go by public speaking improvement. This is like the norm of most people who join Toastmasters. So if you want to recruit P members, you focus on the benefit of what members see. Because you can see that their total 1.7% growth. That is marvelous. And satisfaction with Toastmaster 5.6 out of 7 is about 80% of the members happy, and many of them actually introduce friends and Toastmasters. I mean their family to join Toastmasters. So see how successful at Toastmasters that we actually improve and we increase more members every year and year. And this is a sharing of what the club success story, right? Beside me, of course, my club and how successful in my club. We started as a Toa Payoh CC, Toastmaster, formerly Sky Media, 22 years ago. And we split the club from 30 members to 60 members. We split the club into 2 clubs. And now we have an advanced club. Imagine, can you see the leaders they produce today? 7 DTM, 16 past and present area governor or area director, the new term, and 6 past present division governor and division director. Right? I think Choi Chili is now the district finance manager, and here I am the district director. So this is how success for the club. And I have also shared that I run the conference in the past. We organized the Division D10 anniversary. And this year is, according to Shanshan, this year is 25th year, and she said she will be celebrating the Division D anniversary soon. Right? I know my time's up, but I just have to show you, continue to, hope you don't mind. Yes. And I was a conference organizing chair for MEC. in 2008 for district annual convention. And you might be surprised, no? We recently, it was 2 years ago, we celebrate the 10th anniversary for a conference. Can you see the team? Most of the team, in fact, was from Division D, if you really know them. Yeah, because I was Division D for many years until we split D to A, right? So that year's 2008 we have a conference and we celebrate not for division, not for district, for the 10th anniversary for a convention team. That is amazing, right? And really marvelous. Right? And of course, for the past 21 years, I went through and serving as district secretary. We were on stage with the past district governor, all the past district governor was here, and that year I was a district secretary, and we performed on stage. So all the success story that I just show you, my club, myself, and what I have done so far. Some people may say, Yang Ping, it's very hard to fit myself into your shoe. It doesn't mean to show off, like, you know, I'm 21 years now, you know, I eat I eat salt more than your rice. Is that right? Is that what we usually call? 我吃盐比你吃饭还吃米还多. So, but there's nothing that I want to show off here. It's just that this journey, to me, I find that it's something that hope to inspire you and motivate you to continue your whole journey. And don't worry about being the next me, but be the first you. You can create your own future. You can, you know, especially young people like you. And you look at those young people, how successful the Toastmaster. Darren Tay was a world champion of public speaking, and he started the fourth academic school for himself, you know. And that was organizing, I think it was the opening ceremony for the fourth school. And Jackie Ling, he is now speak to pay. People engage him as an MC. Right? Jessica, same thing. She speak at the cruise, and in fact, she was also her article was published in Toastmaster magazine also. And Cohen, you know, Manoj, our world champion public speaking, he published book. He gives a lot of talk to help members become a world champion. So this is just article who was captured from a TI magazine by Jackie. By Jessica. So about her cruise experience as a speaker. So we all know about Toastmaster. I'm not going through this because here the members that participant today are all Toastmasters. You know the advantage that we have gone through. And throughout the whole of the success that we are sharing, there are just 5 simple steps, right? You must have vision. You set a goal, you take action, and you monitor your progress and achieve. This is just an example that where I started how you apply the 5 steps of success, right? First, you had a vision. I want to do something, right? I attended a course, and I want to do aquaponics system. That was in March 2018 that I did. I attended about 6 sessions, yeah. And I started experiment myself. I bought the equipment, I do it, yeah. And do all the experiment, monitor the progress, and make sure that everything was done. The vegetable is growing well, you know, check, even experiment with like a chemistry. And here you are. I eat the organic food myself from aquaponics system. Of course, I think many people nowadays, if they are in Facebook, they know that I'm like a gardener, I'm a farmer, you know. I actually plant the organic food and even banana, 142 bananas. I also recently give away a lot of got that I've done it. It started in March last year when my maid left my house, a domestic helper left us, and I did everything myself. Right? And of course, we're sharing the success with our Toastmasters. These are the Toastmasters who visited my garden, and Gerald was one of them, right? And some of them, mostly, in fact, if you notice that many of them actually from Division D before. Mike Un, you may know them, and Michael Rodriguez. They are holding my the gods and holding my vegetable and share. Right? as you know that I'm a bilingual person, I'm also the chief judge recently for Division LV contest. Also giving talk on judges workshop. So I also share with you that I joined the community. I was a grassroots leader. I'm a lifelong learner holding so many certificates. I don't think I have time to share with you the story for Tribu, right? Yeah. Well, so at the end now, I just want to read you the last page of my sharing is that as a Toastmaster, you can make a difference. I know from experience that every individual can make a difference in whatever cause you choose to engage. The key is to make a conscious choice and to get involved, and then you do it. So I was fortunate to be in the right place as Toastmaster, and I never look back to question my choices. And I know where I came from and know how I started. So that's the end of my sharing. Thank you. Back to you.